Alrighty, friendos, welcome in, and welcome to another episode of Zero Sanity, Zero Evidence. You decide. If this is your first time watching one of these, basically what we do is we're playing on a Zero Sanity, Zero custom difficulty. I'm going to go inside, do all tests necessary to figure out the ghost. I'm not going to tell you what the ghost is. You all get to decide. The timer on the top right is the smudge timer in relation to when I smudge the ghost and hunts again. Otherwise, let's get started. Okay. And now we wait. Okay, we did not wait very long. Okay, hunt is over. I'm gonna go inside and grab a few more things. This is what the salt looks like. Okay. So it looks like she hunted upstairs somewhere. I'm just gonna chill down here though, and we'll see what the smudge timer looks like. Oh, okay. Just turn off the breaker. I will go turn that back on because I don't want to be in the dark. Actually, the next time the ghost hunts, I'm going to sit over here and try to yell for it. Okay, ghost is hunting. Ghost, ghost. Okay. I'm gonna actually stop that smudge timer, and I think what we're gonna do now is I'm gonna take 3 sanity pills, which will get our sanity up to 60%. And then we're gonna sit there and see if ghost does anything with our sanity up to 60%. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna sit here. Hopefully the candles keep our sanity at about 60%. And if the ghost does hunt, I'll go and check what my sanity is. I'll go and start a timer, just so you all know how long I've been sitting here doing this. Also turn on the paramedic, and I'll give it about 2 or 3 minutes to do something. And then we'll go do some other tests. Alright, just got a whisper. Just got another whisper. Alright, it's been about 2.5 minutes. Besides those 2 whispers, I haven't really heard much from the ghost, so I think we'll go and go up there. Get closer to the ghost seal. I'll stop that timer. And I might go out and grab a thermo just to confirm like where the actual ghost room is, because it's up here somewhere. This I know. Okay, let's confirm. It looks like ghost room is just the hallway. Okay, I'm gonna go and look for orbs, and I'll take you all with me on this journey. Just because sometimes I don't like to show you all the orbs so you can figure it out on your own, but I also like you to have all the information. So, the hallway is actually the ghost room. I don't see any. Alright. So we will, I guess, hide over here. There really is not a good hiding spot. Alright. Go and grab the firelight. Put that by the crucifix, and we'll sit in the dark. Maybe let our sanity drain so that I can to see like what sanity it's able to hunt at. Okay. Crucifix should be covered by the candles. Okay, turn this light off. And we have a motion sensor right outside here. I think I got another motion sensor. Maybe I'll throw that like down further down the hallway. Oh, I did just activate this one. Okay. put this one like down here. Okay, it does look like it's down there. Alright. I'm going to sit here. I guess I'll start a timer just so y'all know how long I've been sitting here in case nothing's happening. Okay, Ghost just activated this. I'm just going with my sanity drain. We were at 60%, so shouldn't be long until we're at like 50. I'll go ahead and move, maybe like further away from the hallway. I just don't have any hiding in here, so it might get a little awkward if the ghost hunts and comes in here, but we'll cross that bridge if we get to it. Okay, so now I'm in this room. Okay, just at an airball. Actually might go peek at what our sanity's at. So we might try to regulate our sanity if it's like around 50 right now. Okay, sanity is at 28, 25. What I might do, go and take the last sanity pill, which should get us to 45? Okay. I'm going to try to keep my sanity here. It's right around 45, between 45 and 50. Alright. Now I'm going to grab a firelight. I actually probably don't need to stay up here, but I will. Oh. See, I don't love that, because that's gonna... it's gonna drop my sanity. Wait, where'd I put the crucifix back out here? I did, okay. Okay, new timer for how long I've been sitting here. Okay, ghost is hunting. Well, they don't come in here. Alright, they went downstairs. Because after this hunt's over, we'll go peek at what our sanity's at. Okay, hunt is over. Sanity is at 33%, like 30%. So unfortunately that airball hit us and tanked our sanity. One of the downfalls of like being near the ghost and trying to test sanity related stuff. Okay, I think what I'm going to do now is I'm going to stand up in the hallway where I think the ghost room is, and we'll see how the ghost reacts to that. And I'm going to do that without a crucifix. Sometimes the crucifix range makes this test a little wonky. Okay. And we'll double check the ghost is still here. Yes. Okay. I'll start a new timer for how long I've been sitting here. I don't know if that helps, like for context for you all, because sometimes I do cuts. If I'm sitting here and nothing's happening, I'm not gonna make you, watch it. So hopefully the timer is helpful for you all to know how long I've just been sitting here, I do hear the ghost activating the motion sensor down there. Okay, it's been about 2 minutes. Nothing's really happened besides that motion sensor going off. Let's try to go downstairs and see what happens. Whoa. Oh, I did not see that happening. Okay. I was literally just about to say, alright, I think I know what the ghost is and leave, but I'm not so sure anymore. Oh my god. Okay. Well, we got a new smudge timer going. We'll grab, I think, our last smudge. And go back inside. I'm gonna grab this crucifix. And maybe the thermo. See if maybe the ghost is changing their room down here. No, it's very warm down here. Okay. Okay, ghost is hunting again. They might be in the basement. hunt is over. Let's go check the temps in the basement and see if it's gotta be changing its room down there. Oh, it's pretty warm. I'm gonna stick around and see where the ghost is hunting from. Listen to it. Very interesting. Yeah, the ghost just threw the plate right here. And they're hunting in the kitchen? Okay, hunt is over. I'll go and double check orbs really quick. Not really sure where the ghost room is now. I think it's here-ish. Let's go and just stand in the dining room and see what happens. Okay, I didn't start a timer, but I've definitely been sitting here for like at least a minute. I'll go and start a timer. Okay, just use the crucifix over here. Okay, I mean there's like a couple, really the only other thing I could do right now is sit around and see if it does anything. But I think I know what the ghost is. Just for our own sake, so we can get into some more games, see some other ghosts. We'll go ahead and let you all pick your choice, and we'll load out and see if we're right. It's definitely a tough one. It was indeed a shade. That is crazy. So that was my initial guess. That's what I was gonna go with before it seemed like it hunted on top of us. It didn't actually. So the reason the shade was able to hunt and it appeared like it hunted on top of us is because the way Ridgeview is divided. I'll go load it and show you all in case you aren't familiar with Ridgeview. So the Ridgeview, this area is actually 3 different rooms. This is its own room. This is a room. And this is a room. So I think what happened is maybe I was like technically in the kitchen and the ghost hunted like right here, which is technically the foyer. And it looked like and sounded like she hunted right on top of me. But this is technically a different room. So that was tricky. So the initial reason why I went with shade there is because it wasn't hunting while we were in the hallway. It waited till very low sanity to hunt. The ghost events, it only did airball ghost events. Shades typically prioritize airball ghost events or the more like the shadowy ones. So very inactive, wasn't wanting to hunt on top of us, hunted at a pretty low sanity. And that one foyer hunt that was pretty tricky. Okay, I think we'll do 2 small maps, a medium map, and a large map. We'll see how that goes. Let's go to Willow.
Alright, we're here. Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting the investigation.
It would probably help if I put myself back on my 0 sanity difficulty instead of this friendly ghost one. Okay, take 2. Okay, we are in. And now we wait. Jesus. I do believe the hunt is over, and I do believe I know what the ghosty is. That is what the salt looks like. I was just trying to sit there and stare at the counter so that the cut looked clean whenever I like cut to when the ghost actually hunted, and the ghost had to go and do that. Okay, here's a journal in case seeing this helps you. And then we'll load out and see if we're right. This was indeed a Wraith. So Wraith, because she walked over the salt and did not disturb it, also seemed like she used her teleport ability to teleport on top of me and then try to hunt. So the easiest way to tell for Wraith is they walk over salt and don't disturb it. You know what, after that shade game, I just want to treat ourselves to Tanglewood. Let's go I think we'll do Tanglewood, Bleasdale, and then maybe high school? Sounds fun. Oh, okay, we have blood moon weather. So what that means for you all is that the ghost is going to be slightly faster. So normal ghosts are probably going to sound about fast twin speed. Okay, let's do it. Alright, now we wait. I just heard it touch the breaker door, so ghost room might be the garage? Okay, hunt is over, and I do believe I know what the ghosty is. So let's go and load out. Actually, I'll take. I'll show you the journal. Let's take through the journal for a second, and then we'll load out and see if we're right. This is indeed a Revenant, so pretty obviously a Revenant. In case you don't know why it's a Revenant and how they work, when a Revenant hunts, it's extremely slow. But if it were to detect a player, either seeing them or by hearing them or sensing their equipment, it'll get extremely fast to get to you. And then if you smudge it or break line of sight, it'll gradually slow back down. So all speed based there. Okay, to Bleasdale we go. I think I'll take Firelight. So the reason I'm not taking a flashlight every time anymore is that there's a new way to test for Raiju via its super bass boosted heartbeat. Sometimes I take flashlights to keep the aggro if I'm gonna crouch loop at like a counter. And then I've been taking Firelight because if I wanna on Rio test after a hunt, I already have one Firelight inside. Oh, okay. Ghost might be dining room. I started to throw in there. Okay, now we wait. Oh, okay. Well, that was rude. Alright, it did just walk in the salt and sounded like it went back to its room. Okay, Ghost is hunting. I don't think they're anywhere nearby. Okay. Okay. That's interesting. It's a hunter from upstairs. Well, we'll go and hope that they make it down here for most of the hunt this time. Okay, hunt started. Okay, hunt is over. I do believe I know what the ghost is, but I might do one more test just to be 100% sure. I'm gonna go out, grab a paramite so we can hear the ghost in case she doesn't come anywhere near us next hunt, and 2 sanity pills. So when she starts hunting, I'll listen to her speed. We'll take the 2 sanity pills and we'll listen to what her speed sounds like afterwards. Unfortunately, we don't really have any super close hiding, so we'll go in here. Okay, hunt started. Hunt is over. Alright. Go and hop outside. Take a peek at the journal. And then load out and see if we're right. This was indeed a Moroi. So the reason we know it was a Moroi, that the way the Moroi works is its speed when it's hunting is dependent on how low your sanity is. How high or low your sanity is. Because we start with 0% sanity, the Moroi is going to be very fast. A couple ways you can test for Moroi, if you're at 0 sanity, is you can loop it and see if it gets gradually faster and faster and faster. The other ghost you might think it is, if it's fast, is a Thay. A Thay won't get gradually faster and faster, but a Moroi will. And while we were looping it at the piano, it got very, very fast. You can also, it's blinded for a couple extra seconds when you smudge it, but that for me isn't as obvious as like seeing a speed change. And alternatively, if your sanity pills restore sanity, you can take a couple of those and see if it goes from fast and it gradually starts slowing down as your sanity rises from the sanity pills. Okay, to high school we go. Okay, and we are in. I've been starting my high school games by the library. It's a little bit easier to get the ghosts aggro. Usually if they're on the left or right side, they'll like peek down this hallway. So you can get their aggro. The hiding in here isn't as safe as like the bathrooms where I used to start on high school. But I've been liking this better. Famous last words. I think it is hunting. Yeah, it's hunting. Okay. Okay, I think it's... Yeah, it's over here. Okay. Uh-oh. Don't love that. Okay, hunt is over. So it's on the left side. I think I have time to go out and grab maybe another smudge stick. So I'm gonna try to do that. Basically, I have enough time to get back in here by 60 seconds. Okay, we're back in. I'll try to get some more lights on, so if it does come down this hallway, we can see it for a little bit longer. Pretty good. Should be able to get a really good visual. It comes down that hallway again. Okay. Well, I'm gonna sit here, wait for the next hunt to start, and we'll go from there. Or I should say this is what the assault looks like, in case you didn't notice. Okay, now we wait. Okay, just started hunting. I think it's in the gym. That's awkward. Okay. Not very helpful for what I'm trying to accomplish here. Okay. That might mean the ghost room is like a left side near the back. So I think the ghost has like a 50-ish% chance, correct me if I'm wrong, to like go back to where it saw you the previous hunt. So since if it was doing that, maybe it pathed differently to get over here quicker. So it went through the gym. Okay, hunt's over. I think what I'm gonna do is we'll take 3 sanity pills, get our sanity to 60%, so let's ignore that smudge timer. And we'll see what how the ghost feels about that, should I say. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Alright. Got a motion sensor. Okay. We'll go... Maybe we'll sit in the bathrooms on the left side. Try to get like a little bit closer to where I think the ghost room might be. And maybe listen with a paramic. I want so many things right now. I think we're gonna have to ignore the smudge. Because we kind of need the firelight to help preserve our sanity. Oh, this might get awkward. Unless I want to make multiple trips to get more stuff. I might do that. Okay, we're gonna set up shop in here. Leave this and this here. Take the firelight with me to keep my sanity up. Maybe also we open this door to see if it hunts. Okay. The ghost has not hunted yet. My guess is the ghost room's like back here. I could be completely wrong. Just the way it pathed to his last hunt though. That's why I'm thinking that. Okay, crucifix. Alright. This is close to us, and I'll go and start a timer. How long I've just been chilling here, and I'll let you all know if I hear anything. Maybe periodically check if it's hunting. Okay. Yeah, I did just hear a throw that way, so I'm gonna guess it's maybe in the classroom. One of the classrooms over there. It did just turn on a light switch. That's huge. Okay, it's been about 2.5 minutes. Haven't really heard much from the ghost. I think what we'll do now is let our sanity drain. I'm gonna let like a minute pass. And we'll see. Let me start that. We'll go check to see where our sanity's at. Okay, ghost is hunting. Okay, hunt just ended. Let's go check what our sanity's at. Okay, sanity is at like 40-ish%? Yeah, we'll say 40. Okay. Now there's one other test I want to do. I kind of wanted 2 smudges to do this, but that's okay. We gotta get closer to the ghost though. So I'm gonna work on going to where I think the ghost room is, or the room right next to it. We'll do another test. So I think the ghost room is in this classroom at the very end of the hallway. Keep checking to see if it's hunting. I think we're good. I think it's in the classroom next to this room. I could be completely wrong though. So these actually block line of sight. Oh, this actually might be the room. I guess why not find out the hard way? We definitely found out the hard way. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Okay. Hunt is over. Yeah, I thought it would be in the room right next to it, but oh, okay, that was rude. I kind of want to get some motion sensors set up in here. Yeah, I'm seeing my breath more in that room than this one. Okay. I might try to work on that. The ghost lets me, that is. Oh, okay. This might be bad. We'll see. Yeah, might have to smudge him. Okay. Okay, that hunt is over. So I'm gonna grab the other crucifix, a couple more motion sensors. Actually, no, I can only grab one other motion sensor. And the smudge, I believe. There's a couple other tests I want to do. It's gonna involve a lot of... Basically, I want to put a bunch of stuff in the room. I think this storage room right here should have a decent amount of stuff we can... Oh no, the storage room's upstairs. Oh, that's so unlucky. Can I get to the ghost room before you hunt again? I do it this much. Alright. Let's get this crucifix in there. I think he might let me. Okay. Put this like here. There. Okay. Oh. Oh, he's still not hunting. Alright. Grab this, and then... If anything, I mean, I would love a rework to high school, but if they could just do like a brief update to add more objects for the ghost to interact with that we can pick up, that would make me so happy. Because... yeah, I'll probably have to go upstairs and grab all those items from up there. I'm not really seeing him activate these motion sensors. I honestly need more motion sensors to see like how he's moving around the room. I mean, I'm kind of committed at this point. I guess you're going to do that. You go grab a couple motion sensors. I'll go ahead and grab a video camera. We can check for orbs as well. Oh, he is hunting. So he dodged the crucifixes. Okay. I'm gonna wait for this hunt to be over, and then we'll go out and grab those things I mentioned. Okay, that hunt is over. Time for a quick trip outside. Okay, I am hearing him activate the motion sensors as I'm coming back. I wonder if he is changing rooms to here? Okay, he just activated that. We'll have to check. Okay. This, and this. Okay. I'm gonna try to get back to the room. I guess I just walk this way, okay. I can also... Oh, he did just use his crucifix, okay. Wait a second. Oh my gosh. No way. Wait, where'd it go? I look like a liar. There it is. Okay, I would have never guessed that. I mean, that one hunt he did wait until 3 minutes to hunt, so maybe that was our tell. But I won't, I'm not gonna say what the ghost is, but a lot of us should know what the ghost is. I might let it hunt one more time. Oh, but you turn off the breaker just to see its behavior. I also kind of want the lights on. Will you allow me to turn the breaker on? Oh, he's hunting. I'm gonna go for the breaker anyways. Okay, well, yeah, after this hunt's over, we'll stick around for one more hunt. Try to get like a visual of him, and then we'll leave. Okay, that hunt is over. So I'm just gonna stand outside the bathrooms. Hopefully he'll come out in the hallway, get a visual. Okay, now we wait. Okay, he's hunting. Extra brownie points if you can guess what ghost he was this hunt. Should have been obvious. Oh, also crickets is high. God. He was like nowhere near the bathroom. And he opened the door. Hello? Okay, get me out of here. Okay, well it should be pretty obvious what the ghost is, but in case you're like new to zero evidence, you don't know what orbs means, I'll go and show this for a second, and roll it out, and see that we're right. This was indeed the mimic. So really the only way I was able to tell here that was a mimic was until we looked for orbs. Was when we looked for orbs. The way the mimic works is that it will choose a ghost and copy their abilities. Like for example, a Revenant, it would copy the Revenant speed when it hunts. Or if it's a Banshee, it could give you the Banshee scream. And so usually on zero evidence, you can either look for orbs, because the mimic will be the only ghost that has evidence on zero evidence, that evidence being orbs. Or you look for its change in behavior. Maybe all of a sudden it becomes a Diogen, when the first hunt it was normal speed. However, this ghost was normal speed every hunt. I didn't notice anything different about Blink, but yeah, sometimes if I'm like, I don't know what this ghost is, I'll look for orbs and there's orbs. Because sometimes they copy a lot of the normal speeded ghosts, and unless you're specifically checking for like say maybe the Onryo ability or like Mare, you're gonna miss that stuff. So mimic because of the orbs. And the final hunt there, I'm pretty sure it was mimicking the twins, the slower twin. Alright, well that is all I have for you on this video. I hope you did enjoy. If you did, make sure to drop the video a like. If you're new here, subscribe. Otherwise, good luck ghost hunting, and I will see you in the next one.